Once you become a thing. Yeah. What's up, brother? We're like, chop, 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 chop.
Welcome back, everybody. It's been a slow few days for us. We had 6 mils of rain yesterday, which is absolutely fantastic. So anyway, we've got 1 paddock of barley to go. So George is fueling up and getting ready for that, and Henry is off spraying that paddock right now. So Dad and I are about to go and move Henry's ute to the next spot. So yesterday we planned to finish barley. We've only got the 68 hectares to go, and we woke up with some light drizzle. Well, no, not light drizzle. Well, we'd had 3 mils of rain, and what that means is we can't get spraying because paraquat, you need to have like a dry plant. The rest of the chemical is fine, so we've got Treflan, that's fine, Box of Gold, that's fine with rain. Even paraquat is fine with rain. So if you spray paraquat and then it rains, it's perfectly fine. There's no rain fastness for it. But you can't spray it while the plant is wet, because it'll, it won't absorb into the plant, and then if you get rain on top of it when it's been wet, it just will wash all the chemical off. So I made the decision not to get going yesterday, because every time we tried to, we got more drizzle, and I just didn't want to risk us spraying out there and then having the paraquat not work. So we got ryegrass out there obviously, but that paddock is known to have marshmallow in there, so little marshmallow paraquat will kill. But if we were to go and spray and then have rain, and the paraquat would wash off, then the marshmallow would get through. So we had yesterday off, and yeah, we'll crack into it today. So what is the date today? The date today is the 3rd of May. So anyone who gets the 3rd of May, I'm sorry, but fortunately we're not finishing today. We've still got all the wheat to go, so we've got 1,400 hectares to go after we finish this paddock of barley here. So we figured we'd come out and have a look in the barley here. So wheat's getting sown right there, and just check our germination out here. It's been 8 days since this stuff's been in the ground, and there is some nice barley up. So we'll go for a walk down the line and have a look and a dig, and yeah, I mean, this rain will just be wonders for it. So it is coming up. It's all coming up nicely. Not every single row is up or germinate. Well, it'll all be germinated, but it's not all up. So, but there's a beautiful amount of moisture there. Oh, there you go. There they are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, they're not germinated yet. So some are germinated, some haven't. But with this rain, all of it will germinate now. Last paddock of barley, 68 hectares to go, and we are onto the delicious wheat. Wheat is, it's a nicer crop, nicer to harvest. You don't get so itchy from wheat. The only good thing about barley is, it makes beer, except for this is feed. So this goes to, all your animals, all the livestock and feedlots and things like that. So we don't actually do malt barley. There's actually a couple reasons for that. One is, well, we used to do a lot. Bodan is what we used to do. Dad used to grow a huge amount of it, and we started to have to do powdery mildew sprays about twice a year, and also the price of malt basically was the same as feed. So we weren't getting our return because we were spending too much money spraying out powdery mildew in it, so doing fungicide sprays, and yeah, we ended up deciding to switch to feed because we'd get a better return on an investment doing that. But yeah, anyway, let's check our dip, make sure he's all good. And just there, so we're in nice and deep, we're in moisture. That'd be about 25 million, something like that. what we did do a couple of days ago was we did a point change because it's been so dry. I say it's been dry, and then, you know, we've had a good run with little bits of rain here and there, but because it's been so dry, the points have worn out very quickly. Now, this is the first time we've had to do a point change during the season with these points. We use Dutch Industries. Yeah, we haven't had to do a point change in season. Normally they can last the whole time, but yeah, they couldn't. So we changed them, and I have signed up for a new bar. So this is, you know, we had points in the shed, so I was like, right, well, we're going to use them, because otherwise, you know, you lose them. They're just a dead asset sitting in the shed. That, yeah. So we changed the points. It's digging much better, and we're getting our placement. So I'm going to leave him to that. I do need to go and check for bugs now in the canola that Henry didn't spray, and work out a timing of when Henry can get back and yeah, spray that. Right guys, I'm now out here, so I want to show you guys a mistake of mine. When we did our spraying along this paddock here, so that's us there, this is Will, neighbour, uncle. We, you know, I drive next to it. We had our, we changed our nozzle to our very coarse nozzles. We had our pressure set to as low as it goes, so 1.8 bar. We had the boom as low as it went to the ground, so it was just, you know, there wasn't time for the spray to drift. But I want to show you, even though I was driving next to it and it seemed all good, there was no cloud coming out the back, that, yeah, even when you think you're doing everything right, sometimes you're not. So I want to show you what paraquat damage looks like on a barley crop, because we have damaged Will's crop. So if it shows up, see how this is all turned white and it's dead there. Same with these guys. It's quite bad, obviously, right along the edge. Now as we go in, we'll have a look. You can see obviously paraquat's drifted in, it's touched the plant up. So if I take off something like this, I don't know if is it going to show up? Where you can see those white dots, that is where paraquat has landed on the, where the spray has drifted. So yeah, like 100% my fault. I got Henry to spray and go ahead and do it. So I just want to show you guys, you know, the mistakes that can happen and what it can cost. Now, the fortunate thing is that his barley is he's in moisture. It's healthy. The paraquat has only just landed on the plant as a drift. It hasn't been sprayed on. So when you're spraying it on, obviously you got really good coverage. You're going to absolutely nuke the plant. But yeah, when it's just drifting onto it, so where it dies, what happens is it now won't photosynthesize up above that part of the plant. So the barley here is definitely going to be stunted. There's no doubt about that. Yeah, so it's, as you get further out, there's less damage. What am I here? Probably 30 meters out, and yeah, it's pretty much all back to normal. Excuse me, it's all back to normal out here. So yeah, it's drifted out, it's damaged his crop. That's on me, and fortunately it hasn't killed it. Obviously, you know, Will, if he wants to, he can get insurance involved and everything like that. Yeah, it's 100% my bad. I've, you know, touched his crop up, but I think what's in order is a few bottles of scotch, I think, because yeah, the fortunate thing is that his barley crop is established, and yeah, it's in moisture, it's healthy. It was healthy, and yeah, it'll definitely pull through it, and you probably won't even notice the yield damage come the end of well, come when he comes to harvest it. But you know, it's just never a good thing to have happen. Yeah, even when you think you're getting it all right, you're not sometimes. So there you go. That's what paraquat damage looks like on a barley crop. George has just done a seed check. and we were just checking his speed along in the paddock. Because we're going into moisture now, we can speed back up. We were down at about that 6.5 because the paddocks were getting so hard and dry, but that 6 mils of rain has just made it nice and moist. So we're I've got him up to 8 k's, which is good, but obviously because we're now at the end of barley, we need to make sure that we don't fill our truck up too full. He is going to need a fill in this paddock, so we want to make sure that we don't fill him too full, and then because whatever we do, we're going to empty it all out and then clean it out and then go back, empty the truck, fill it with wheat, then come back down. It's a whole process, takes hours, but if we can eliminate how much barley we need to get out of that bin, the better. So we'll see how we go judging that. George is about half an hour off needing a fill, but now it's the hard part. We're trying to guess 2.2 tonne to go in there, and then hopefully that will get him through and fill the seeder and finish off the barley without getting too much in there. So right, time for fill time. Now the time will tell if we've filled enough in that thing of barley or not. He's got, I don't know, a couple 100 kilos left in there. With the hectares he's got left, it's basically 2,800 kilos he needs. At a guess, we've probably put, 2.5 tonne in there. So we shall see if we've got the right amount. It'd be ideal if we have, but yeah, we'll find out in time. Leaving the guys to it. I've got to go back to the shed. Ben has just gone past Cascade now. He's bringing out the last of our Egg Star, so that's the last of our fertilizer for the year. So whatever we've got in the shed needs to last us for the wheat, which it should, because that's what we've calculated. The Egg Star definitely will be. The urea will be the interesting one, but yeah, that should be fine. So anyway, we'll go back and get him unloaded, and yeah, then we'll just be biting our nails as we wait to hear how George goes finishing off that paddock to see if we need to go back and fill just a little bit more barley or not, but we will all find that one out together. Yep! The most nerve-wracking thing about unloading in here is obviously the roof isn't high enough to tip. Now if you had it high enough to tip, the shed would just be stupid high, so it's appropriate height, but every single truckie that we've had that's delivered here goes, oh, why haven't you made the shed taller? But yeah, so we gotta lift them up as much as we can, get as much as we can out, drop him back down, then we pull forward, and then we just keep going up and up and up without hitting the sheet metal on the top there. The trick is trying to see it though. Sometimes you gotta climb right up the top. That's better. he made it. We I'm not sure how much barley's got left on board, but yeah, at least we didn't have to go and fill that back up. Now starts the process. We've got to empty that that barley bin, clean it out, and take the truck back to the shed. We need to empty the barley out, which we'll probably just throw on our grain tip, and then clean that out, and then fill that up with wheat, and we'll be all good. So it will take us a couple of hours. Obviously got to calibrate that at the end, and yeah, then we crack into some wheat country. So we'll be into that beautiful canola stubble. So yeah, again, there'll be absolutely no issues with seeding into that. Moment of truth. Let's see how much we've got left in here. Well, there's a bit, not a huge amount. Next year on our new bin, it'll have scales, so we'll be able to judge it a bit easier when we're loading and how much we put in and for things like this. So anyway, same procedure as before. Flip the auger around. All we're doing this time is just emptying the barley, the front bin, into there, and then we're sweet.
What's it become a thing? Yeah. What's up, brother? We're like, chop, 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 chop.
So there's not a huge amount that we're just putting in the tip. We can't put it back into the silo because we don't have the capabilities to do that. So that's why we want to make sure that we have as little as possible. So yeah, as soon as we clean this out, we'll be straight back and filling her up. So George has got to get up there and clean it out once we're all stopped. We need to use this auger, obviously. This is our grain auger, but we've just pulled it out of the barley silo, which wasn't empty. So what we're doing, George has just got getting the telehandler now and putting the bucket on that, and then we will, because this is going to be full, so we're just going to empty that into the bucket just so that we're not, tipping it all on the ground, and then later on we can take that down to the tip there and tip that out. Dad and Henry is over there. They're going to fill that up with fert, so that's ready to roll. Henry's finished spraying. He's done 350 hectares out in front. That's 2 paddocks down there for George. So yeah, we're getting through it. Got it in the wheat silo now. We're going to run a little bit through just to make sure there's no barley left in the auger. Okay, we are all full and time for a calibration. I've changed it in the screen so we're on wheat. Now wheat, we're going at 80 kilos a hectare. So it's going to be the fullest. So 80, 40 and an average of 70 for the, 40 for urea, average of 70 for the Ag Star. That's on a vari-rate map in the tractor. Righto!
6.35.
6.35. Oh. 6.35. That was meant to be 10.3. It was meant to be 10.3. It's alright, it's weight, it's calibrating, so. What about the ear? 5 on the nose? 5. That's good. Your ear's all good. Alright, what's the egg star? It's meant to be 8.9. 9.8.
Yeah. What's it be?
That was meant to be 8.9. So that was 10% out. Righto. $11?
Yeah.
That was meant to be 10.97, so that's perfect. So what's our egg star? Hopefully 9.6. No, see. Huh?
8.85.
All calibrated, all sorted, nearly ready to roll. What he's going to do, because obviously we switched tractors, all the run lines, but every run line came across except for the ones we made last year. And that's for these 3 paddocks here, because we made the road, so we had to adjust our tram. Well, we didn't adjust our tram because we got section control. We've just moved out a little bit, and then when we come back around, we got section control shuts off. So he's just lining up now, and he's going to create that new run line for the track, and then he'll swing around here. We'll do a seed check, and then after that he is good to roll. So it's taken us a few hours. It's now 4:30 in the afternoon, so he's got a whole thing on board, so he'll be right for the rest of the night. He'll do his 2 outside laps, which will probably take him to what did I say, 4:30, so that'll probably take him to about 6:37, something like that. And he'll get on his up and backs, and it's just going to be a dream in here in the canola. It's just going to be absolutely marvellous. We are into the wheat. Fantastic, 1,440 hectares to go. Seeding will be finished. This is one of our best paddocks. You know, the soil in these paddocks here are just, if you could do it across the whole farm, you'd have this soil. So he should be able to go a reasonable speed in here. I'm just going to check his seed depth. It should be fine. The barley was at a good depth, so this will be at a good depth too. But yeah, I'll go alongside and make sure that he can get up to a decent, there we go, just there and there. So I'll drive alongside, make sure I can get him up to a decent speed. The thing you got to watch with the chemical that we've got is soil throw. So you want to make sure that the soil is covering the interrow, so this here, so then the grass can't grow through that. Now if you go too fast, you throw soil into here, and then that means that your wheat or your barley it'll grow through it, but it will get stunted a little bit. So yeah, I'll go alongside, make sure I can get up to his 8Ks, something like that, and that'll be good. But I reckon we'll leave the video there, everyone. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. I know I say that all the time, but it really does help the channel when you like and you're subscribing. Even commenting really helps the channel. So if you guys could do that, that'd be fantastic. And as always, see you in the next one.